The finest.
Me, side fly, whole style stuck up. Used to talk to myself, I told him shut the fuck up.
Welcome to the stage, the youth activist Sankofa.
I'm David Garvin. Okay. This is Kornegay. We came together. We started a company called Sankofa Edu, Sankofa Educate, and so our thing is to give back to our community. John, give you a little bit about Sankofa.
Sankofa is a guiding word to reach back, and what we're going to do is educate the community about reaching back and making sure that we're empowering our youth and providing them some mentorship to be able to be successful in life.
We're pretty much trying to just reach back and actually, positively affect the community. Sankofa, if you actually look at the root definition of it, it means to reach back. So obviously, looking at the times and understanding what's going on, we want to make sure that we're positively affecting the youth of tomorrow.
That's right.
Hey, yeah. I love your sweater.
Sorry,
I love your sweater.
So, one thing about us is that we looked at some of the statistics. 54% of African American kids, at-risk youth, graduate high school. And out of the African American community, only 14% make up the college arena.
Damn.
And so with that, our program is designed to not just help the respective community around here, but to go to other cities and other states to make sure that kids are being inspired and motivated throughout the time. And a lot of people ask, are we mentors? We do mentoring on our own, but as of right now, we're trying to inspire the youth to become mentors in their communities.
Okay.
So, because again, like you said, the main thing, if you look at it, look at the narrative that they're actually putting out there in the media. The media paints a narrative of just our, youth of color just being necessarily negative. We're trying to capture and recreate the negative and make it more positive. So, coming here and actually listening to the positive music and everybody doing their own art, the artistic, expressions, it just motivates us and actually, this is something that we need to promote because this is positive. We want our youth to see this positivity and hopefully that we can just, just foster that and so we can have, a different narrative for our future for tomorrow because these youth that we will impact, they will be the future politicians and they will take care and make policies for us as we become older adults. Amen. So we need to make sure that we are investing in the most important thing, which is our future and the future of our kids.
Absolutely.
So,
Based out in the Triangle area, Durham, Raleigh, and Chapel Hill. However, with Sankofa Edu, we'll be going around the country trying to speak to the youth across America and what they call at-risk youth. The youth of color only make up 14% of the college arena since 2012, statistics say. So we want to be able to rise those numbers and come back out with more youth that are knowledgeable and educated and change this world today.
a lot about the company as a whole, but we definitely want to let you know kind of why we do what we do and a little bit about us because it's always us. To us, it's about being transparent. Right. If we're transparent to you, and transparent to you, that's what makes a difference. So, a little bit about me. Early on in life, I had two parents, but however, father was in and out of jail. I stayed most of the time with my grandma. But in high school, I was in 11th grade, and I found out I was on the 8th grade arena level, which happens to a lot of youth. And from there, I had positive role models in the basketball arena that took me under their wing to let me get to the next level. And I used basketball as a tool to get to college, which I graduated from St. Arnold.
Okay.
I didn't stop there. I had a son while I was at St. Aug, and I was 20. So now that my son's 5, I'm about to graduate from law school in a week. And so with that type of experience, and you know, being in the streets at a young age and not having much to look forward to early, we're the same individuals and youth that we're preaching to, and that we're able to enlighten.
Amen.
Because nothing is, we're at an age where we're looked at as big brothers. All of the men in here looking at big brothers. And so for the youth to see us succeeding, it's like, it's not pops telling them like, well, you need to do this, because they're not gonna listen. But as the cool big brother, we have the initiative to give back and to be able to give them the opportunities that we never had by just inspiring them to do that.
But to keep mine short and sweet, I am an import from Detroit, and what happened with me is my father passed at 12, and at that time when my dad died, my mother had me in basketball, track, boxing, and so she took me out of boxing because she didn't want me to be like a walking fist fighter. So when she put me in basketball became so much my outlet. With basketball, I had a lot of men that were guiding me and actually making sure I was doing on the straight and narrow. Long story short, that brought me to Shaw University. I played for Shaw for 4 years, got my degree. Currently working at college. So basically, you know, looking at it, David and I share very much of a similar story because we are somewhat of the narrative of what, you know, is actually put out there on TV today. You know, most majority of our homes are single parent homes, or homes that are necessarily broken and they don't necessarily have a foundation or a focus on education. And we're just here to dispel that myth. And so while we're here, we want to let you know that, you know, we're here. We have a Facebook page called Sankofa Edu. Please go on there and like it. If you're friends with David or you're friends with me on Facebook, please shout us out. We have a GoFundMe. What we're trying to do is we're trying to raise funds because we want to do a 20-school tour. And we want to provide this tour free of charge for the school just to get our name out there to promote the actual positive message that we have. After that, we want to, you know, take it to different areas. And so we want to go start here with home being, you know, the RDU triangle area, but we want to spread this out throughout the nation because obviously, again, there is attack on the black male, there's attack on black culture, and we're trying to just stand up and fight against that fight.
Say that name for me again. Say that Facebook name for me again. Spell it for me. I want to make sure.
SANKOFA-EDU.
Got you. Okay. There we go.
Find us on Facebook as type in Sankofa Edu. Also, tonight we'll also be handing out some of our flyers for fundraising. Find us on our GoFundMe page. We'll also have a link, probably have our man send it, put it on his Facebook for us and promote. But if you could, please, we just ask that you support. We're trying to support you.
Spell it out for them so people that don't.
Oh yeah, definitely. The Sankofa, SANKOFA-EDU. Find us on Facebook. You can also contact us personally.
Yeah, email us also at sankofaeducate@gmail.com. Again, the main thing we're trying to do is we're trying to do a 20-school tour, which will go out and just spread the message of positive impact to the youth. And we just want to make sure that we're you know, putting foundations to the youth of tomorrow.
Feel led to be moved, if you can donate. I know that we have to, you know, understand that, you know, everybody's pockets are different. But if you can donate something, it's not just donating to us. You're actually donating to your cousin.
Where do we give the money to?
GoFundMe.
Okay. GoFundMe. I need all of that. I need all. Let me get that.
We just want to thank everybody for listening. You know, this is actually our first putting in work.
For sure.
No problem.
Yeah, absolutely. This is our first. You know, this is our community unveiling. So, you know, we have to start somewhere. We understand that, you know, the best momentum is actually taking the first step forward. And so, in taking the first step forward, we want to thank you for having your ears. And hopefully, you know, within the next couple of months or in the next couple of years, you'll hear something great about us. And it will all start from this particular moment right here.
the finest.
Me, side fly, whole style stuck up. Used to talk to myself, I told him shut the fuck up.